Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, this is my, I guess, part one of my news this week of what I'm doing after talking on the last episode. But this is something I'm bringing from 22. And I know some of y'all enjoyed it, and that's where I got a lot of my fan base from. In 22 was the BTO series. So well, we're in 25 now, and I didn't really want to go back to the 22, try to keep doing new and better things. And, well, here we are. I sold off everything over there. You will see one piece of equipment that I did bring over from that series, and I know it'll make one of my community members really happy. But sold everything off, and with all the money we had, I bought all this stuff new that you're going to be seeing here. Starters, the X9. Gotta have it. I don't even have a pickup truck. I came over here in a semi. And because I had to have this X9. And then, of course, this 50-foot Draper header. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this series as much as you did in 22. And it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be the same, kind of, sort of. Hope you all enjoy. And we're going to get back after this field. All right, as you can see, we got our first field done here as we look off over Neander. This is one of our small fields. Being just moved in here, I ain't got no house to stay in or anything like that. You seen the 9RX over there, and then I've got two semi trucks. One I brought with me was the old Volvo. I brought one of those for one of my community members. He really, really liked me having that. So there you go, Sweden, just for you, buddy. It's over there. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but and then I've got this header, and this is all the equipment we got. We don't have plows or nothing. We just got the tractor, combine, and grain cart and trucks. So everything we make off this wheat harvest with all these fields, and I'll show you here after it loads. Everything you see here highlighted on this map is ours. So we've got a lot of fields to harvest, and probably won't get it all done this episode, and that's okay. And that's what we are going to do for this first inaugural episode. And I hope you all like it, and hopefully that explains it. And all the harvest money we get off of this has got to go to buying plows, fertilizer, everything like that. So without further ado, let's get after it and at least get another couple fields done. The X9 makes quick work of it. All right, so we're heading over to Field 72. It's right down the road over here. I'll have to check the map every now and then. But I haven't seen no cars on this map yet. This is U.S. Farmlands. I got this online. It was free. So let's check the map here real quick. We got a little ways to go. There's trains on it, but like I said, I haven't seen no cars yet. So we will see what the deal is with that. I guess if I don't find no cars on this map, I guess we don't really need a header trailer, but I've got one regardless. And man, this series was fun to have for like streaming purposes and everything like that, and I'm glad we can figure out a way to bring it back here in 25, and I hope my community really enjoys this. Because man, this series is just so fun, and we're actually having big equipment and everything. So I can't wait to see where this goes. And now that we're 22 was almost done when I started that, so I'm kind of curious to see how far we go with the 25 just coming out not too long ago. We could realistically have a lot of big fields because yes, we're going to plow this stuff together. But anyway, well, let's get down here. I think that's our field up here to the right, and we'll come back to it once we get off into the field. All right, so we got our helper going ahead and starting on this little plot. A lot of these tiny, knocking these tinier ones out because they're farther away. And I'm checking out all these little areas and thoroughly while I'm harvesting them, because we got to get a house put down and a farm built and everything like that. So that's another thing we're going to do. But let's go down and get our 9RX and get that thing drove down here. And got the old Hallmaster 2000 bushel behind us. Why not? Is why I picked it, to be honest. So a lot of people might say this is awful cheaty. And that's totally fine. I'm going to tell you right now, with what I have in plan, having this equipment here that I've got starting off only helps us in the beginning. Once we start owning more fields and everything like that, we're going to need 2 or 3 of each. And I know I had a lot of money popped up that I had to bring in and everything like that to simulate the sales of the old farm and everything like that. But that's going to get wiped out to zero when I get up to it. It's late at night when I'm recording this, trying to get it done. So that's the reason for that. But we're going to get this over here, and we're going to get these fields knocked out. And we're back to get the old International. I like the blacked out. Look at this truck. Get this brought over to the other field. I'll leave the Volvo we got over there for old Sweden. Leave it sit where it's at right now. So I don't think we'll need it, but we'll probably need it on the following field. I've already had to dump the combine once, so this field, even though it's small, it's yielding pretty good. Well, I guess since we're on the road, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And definitely, if you're missing out on any of the content and you don't want to, click that notification bell. That way you are notified every time I drop a new video. Without further ado, we are pulling up to the field here. And he hasn't made a one headland yet. And we already unloaded him once. Of course, he had a little bit of the last field in him too, so guess I don't want to put the cart before the horse. But anyway, let's get to work, or he's going to think we're not doing nothing. So, fun fact I just learned about this map. And I don't think this map is like complete. I just seen it and wanted to play it and needed a series on it. I think it's done well enough right now that it'll be good for what we're doing. But with the AI in here, I don't know how full it is. You see the grain coming in, but it doesn't fill up. And just to prove it to you, there's nothing in there except for what's coming in. So we're going to kind of, I guess when he puts the pipe out, that's when we're going to know, I guess. So we'll go get in the 9RX and I guess wait for our bat signal. And just like that, when you know it, the bat signal is there. He didn't get much farther when we were riding with him. Get lined up there, slower on down. Alright. Man, it even beat. Heck yeah. I'm going to do a lot more in cab on this with all the sounds and whistles and everything that goes off. Hats off to you, Giants. This is a stock tractor. Base game stuff. So that's actually very, very neat. Be cool if this stuff worked. Told us how full it was. I don't think this is the one. Let's go outside. I don't think this is the one that's got a fill thing on it. No. Let's get out of his way. And yes, we threw the wide tracks on this thing because this is a big old thing. I want it to be huge. But this is going to be our job for a little bit. I'm going to let him go after it and come back when we're needed again. Once he figures his life out over there, that is. Alright, so I went back there and checked. We're at 60% in this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go up here and top this truck off. And then we're going to, I'll actually empty the money that we've got in our account. That way it shows that I'm being fair. And we're going to go ahead and find where we take this and to make the most money. I should be able to fill this thing up. She unloads quick. And again, I don't have what we make is going to be for fuel and everything too, because I don't have a way to um, refuel this stuff without money is what I'm getting at, if that makes sense. Kind of clustered when I talk, so bear with me. I don't think we can fit any more in the front. Yeah, she's all the way full. So we'll go ahead and peel off here. And while I got you, let's go ahead and turn the HUD back on so you can actually see. I didn't know how much money this would all take. So I just added, I think it was 10 million with buying all the lands and properties. Properties are pretty expensive around here too. So there it is, 3,122,000 left. I'm on 0.5 because I don't know how long this stuff's going to take. He has nearly 80% tank, so we will take away money is what we're doing. Add or remove money on power tools. And we want to, what is it? Let's just set it to 0. So we need to do the equal sign, wherever that's at on my keyboard. Equal 0. Y'all can see it here. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Well, we're just going to be a one-man band for a second. No, that's all right. It'll be -7. So let's look at wheat. Oh, we need to go here. Okay, so wheat, go down to the bottom. Okay, so 820, the mill of grains. Or 852 at World Beer Factory. Let's tag that place. Go back up here and look at the map. Okay, so it's a little bit of ways. So that's okay. We are going to go there. Now when I get money in the bank, then we can pay our worker and he can go back to doing what he was doing. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's get after it. Make a big old U-turn here. U-turn, I think. For some reason I thought I said YouTube. 2,000 meters. This is a 4X map, so that's why it is so far away. I.e. the 0.5. Once I get a better idea about this map and everything like that, we'll probably go to the ×2 on the deal. But I wanted to make sure that we got all these fields harvested because they are spread out. I couldn't get everything all together. I really wanted the big field, but I loaded this thing in like 2 or 3 times. I got hops in that field once, and the big field that I wanted, and then the next 2 times I got carrots. So gotta love it. And I think we're gonna go this way. Try to do road rules a little bit, even though I know there's no traffic. So happy with this. Except for the menus. I don't like the menus. And I know there's a lot of people that agree with that. But just, I don't know, it just seems like there's a lot of stuff hidden you gotta go look for. In 22, it was just bam, right there. All the categories, bam. Again, I hope you all like this series. It's one of my favorites to do. Through the years, obviously, was my #1 that did well in my community and got the most views and everything. This one was second, but we got to wait till Through the Years mod comes out, and they obviously got to get more stuff, and I'm waiting to start seeing that antique tractor stuff come in, and I hope they go all out on it. Because the way the machines look now, the detail on them, I can't wait to see the older stuff. Alright, here is the world of beer. Got an old Corvette sitting right there. Look at that. Bad spot to be sitting. Let's Let's go ahead and get some of this money to get back in the good side of our checkbook. Let's come to this side so we're not clipping through the building. I mean, this ain't perfect, guys. It's, but it is a cool map. I was looking at this map and looking at this map, then I finally downloaded it, and then I kept looking at it and looking at it, you know, out here. And, well, you know, it got my heart, so I was like, yep, I think I'm bringing the BTO series back to this one. All right, so one truckload's 44,000 there, and obviously that's not going to be the same every time. So we need to be thinking of, you know, how much silos cost, how to save it so we can make more money. But that's enough of me yakking and grapping. We'll come back to it when I get back to the field and get that AI worker started again. Alrighty, everybody. So I got him started back up there. I will leave the HUD on from here on out so you guys can see that I'm not cheating money or anything like that. What we get off of harvest and everything like that will be what we write our money on. If we have to get a loan, we will. But I'm going to try to go loan free on this. And this ought to, you know, I don't know, maybe this will be a challenge in the future. I'm not for sure. The old BTO challenge. You know, you get one good big combine, one big tractor, one big grain bin, 2 trucks, and you have at it. But that being said, I'm going to cut it short here. Again, it's late at night, and this is kind of a premiere for this, so I didn't want to get too far off into it. If I do anything off camera, I'll probably create a couple shorts and go from there. So be excited to look out for them every now and then if I do them. But again, we're not here for a long time. I'm Cowboy Cole, and I will see you next time.